YouTube is an amazing platform, but you can't just go there and be successful right away. It takes years of hard work, absolute determination, and an infinite amount of inspiration, but luckily there's plenty. Here's the list of my favorite YouTube channels. Now, I watch a lot of channels, more than 300, but this list is for channels I watched like every video of, or at least all the major ones. But let's just say all the videos. You may be baffled to see not so many music channels here, but it's because I generally tend to take inspiration out of anything but music. And I generally don't like the style of music channels here on YouTube anyway. So let's jump to it. And here's the YouTube part of my inspiration. James Rolfe, Angry Video Game Nerd, Cinemassacre. Okay, this is funny because I never played video games in my life. I played computer games, but thanks to Angry Video Game Nerd, now I know more about video games and making movies than an average human being will ever know. He's extremely successful and it well deserved. An absolute hero of mine despite living on the opposite side of the earth. My favorite videos would be Mega Man, Action 52 and the making of an VGN episode. Doug DeMuro, more Doug DeMuro. This is the man who's as obsessed with cars as AVGN obsessed with video games. From all the car channels on YouTube, this is my favorite. The man has an absolutely unique, minimalistic style. No long intros, no begging for likes, no begging for subscribers, just straight up content. And he doesn't change at all. My favorite video of his is about Lamborghini Countach. I love how it's raining like crazy, but he still do the review. Nothing can stop the man who knows what he's doing. H3H3 Productions. Now, Ethan Klein needs no introduction. If you watch YouTube and don't know what H3H3 is, what's wrong with you? I think it's the funniest channel out there, and again, they show you that with enough determination you can do anything. And being funny is an extremely difficult job, and they do it flawlessly. My favorite video is, it's very hard to choose, but I'd say Ty Lopez, Here in My Garage guy, it's my favorite. But the Expert Village can come really close. Engineer guy. This is an absolute must for engineering geeks. The way he explains how things works from a regular pen to Titanic ship is fascinating. He's got not so many videos, but man, the quality is top notch. I wish he would do these videos for a living, but for the most of us, it's just a hobby. Numberphile. I'm a nerd and I love science, physics and mathematics. It breaks my heart that this channel is so popular that a guy talking about numbers can be as interesting as any other, much more entertaining content on YouTube, like an Angry Video Game Nerd. But this is a self-education at its best. My favorite videos is the one about 0 factorial and the one about the biggest prime number, and of course the Parker Square, Vsauce. Michael Stevens is another hero of mine, an absolute legend of YouTube. Everything he touches turns into gold, literally, even if it's a video covered with fart jokes. The man is smart beyond belief, yet he can always laugh at himself and tries every possibility. If he can't inspire you, I don't know who can. My absolute favorite video on his main channel is about Zipf mystery, but Banach-Tarski paradox and how Earth moves come close. Minute Physics. This is another gold mine for nerds. The creator, just like me, doesn't want to show his face, although it's not the secret. We just don't feel the need of showing the face because all we want to say we can do without it. Again, it's all about content and the viewers. Same goes for an amazing channel, Casually Explained, but I've not seen all of his videos, so he's not on the list. My favorite Minute Physics video is about why is it dark at night. Techmoan. This is the man with the perfect English accent and possibly the funniest tech reviewer there is. My favorite video by him is about 3M cantata music player from the 60s. Somehow this man can make a review of a dash cam interesting. And again, it's all about inspiration. He's doing what he loves doing, and since so many people are watching, he's doing it all right, obviously. Stuart McDonald. This is pretty famous guitar repair channel. Dan Erlewine knows how to entertain people even if it's the process of repairing guitar top cracks or something. Even though clearly they make videos partly for advertising, but their tools are good and their videos are so enjoyable and entertaining and full of interesting stuff. My favorite video is probably the one about Gibson Packhead logo, the recent one. Josh Turner guitar. This young man is pretty much the reason I started my YouTube channel, because when you watch Vsauce or some other channels from the list, you think, these guys were from another planet, I can't do that. But Josh Turner, he's about my age, he likes about the same music as I do, but he's a million times more musical than me. He's a star and will go really far. He's already really far. My favorite video is probably Ice Miner by Leo Kotke. But what I like the most is that any video he makes is guaranteed to be good. And how Steve Martin once said, it was easy to be great. What was hard was to be good. So thanks Josh for years of inspiration. And as always, thanks for watching. That was of course a Vsauce reference. And this is only YouTube. There is also books, cinema, people, friends, music, songs, classical music, electronic music, video game music, soundtracks, nature, traveling, wine, food, pasta, pizza, photography, art, philosophy, space, science, cars, family, cats. So much inspiration around, so it's just impossible not to be inspired by something every day. I hope this video was inspiring, and thanks for watching, for real this time.